I'm Megan Williams. I'm the field hockey coach at Goucher College. Just thinking about our Argentina trip has been something that's really been on my mind for the past 2 years, ever since I accepted the position here. I just think there's so many benefits to a trip like this, an international training trip. I was really diligent about selecting the tour company for us to go with. I did my shopping, I did my comparison shopping. I wanted to make sure that we got the right itinerary mix for us to be able to make the experience what it should be. And so we've done a really great job with selecting those different pieces of the puzzle. So obviously with a trip of this nature comes a price tag. And so we've divided that price tag into a lot of different components. The players are going to be making a contribution, and their contribution is under 20% of the cost of the trip. And again, it's a figure that I feel is manageable for them. They've got their 12-month notice. They can pick up some extra babysitting jobs. They can, pick up an extra shift during the summer. They can make that money themselves to be able to contribute to the trip. But again, as I said, I'm certainly not going to ask them to fund their entire way on this journey. And so since I arrived, my very first spring, we started running some 7v7 tournaments, which is a really great way to get our girls involved in teaching and coaching and officiating. So we run some tournaments, we run some clinics, we run some camps, things of that nature, which are some of our primary fundraisers. And so being able to add that, money into the mix is a big part of our plan as well. We have a lot of those events scheduled for this spring and certainly next spring and every spring, consequently, to be able to do this. And we've got another few projects that we do. The girls are very excited about the trips, and so they're very excited about the fundraising and all the different things. They're very forthcoming with ideas, and they're very creative, and I know they'll be very happy come 6 a.m. on the morning of the tournament that they have to work to be out there knowing that they're, kind of funding their way to Argentina, which will be really great. And so all of that combined leaves us with about, according to my estimations, about a $23,000 deficit that we need to make up, or we need to get creative in looking for. So to make up the $23,000, what I've done with the help of the Blue and Gold Society is to embark upon a mini campaign. And so that process is also twofold. So what we've first done is we mobilized the parents of the current team, and they're out in the neighborhood and their communities. Another bonus is the fact that they all live so far away, so they're not kind of beating the same path in their workplaces, and looking for potential donors specifically for this trip. They're being very creative, and I know they're out there, they're working, they've been successful so far, which has been great. And the second part is then, in the same way, mobilizing our alumni and getting them to get out in the community and go into their workplaces and be creative and figure out ways that they also can contribute to this trip and be able to help this become a reality for us. I think that, Goucher College field hockey is more than just the current team, the current players and the team and myself. It's the parents that, come to the game and bring the Gatorades and cook the hot dogs at the tailgate and watch the live stats from afar if they can't make it. It's the alumni that come back for the alumni game and, follow us on Facebook and are part of such the very rich and long history of this program at Goucher. And so we're all in this together. We're all a part of the same team. We all, are wanting the same things for the current team. And I think that, we're right now calling on the rest of our teammates to kind of step in and help us push this forward and make this a reality. I can't speak, any more passionately about the current team. We're in such an exciting place right now. I feel like we have the team, and we're finally at the part right now where we have the athletes, they have the desire, they have the skill, and we're becoming that well-oiled machine. And every year, even though I've only been here 2 years, I can say, each year I see such amazing improvements in them, not just individually, but as a team, that I think we're, in the beginning stages of something really successful and really special. And this trip is just something that I know is going to continue to push us in that direction.